This is the Souls of Saraku. My name's Landon, you're watching RPG ABC, and we are playing this quest calendar every day this year and having a ton of fun doing it. So why don't we go ahead and jump into today, which is Tuesday, February 10th, 2026. The heroes have noticed the powder pile and are actively trying to dismantle it. There's no time to grab more powder kegs. Now, you either blow it or abandon it.
Hee it's time to light the fuse. Let's blow this thing sky high.
So we need to block the arrows with a defense roll. You grab the shield of a fallen fighter and hold it up over the goblin holding the torch. They try to light the fuse as fast as they can, but there are a lot to light. All right. Repeat this roll for each powder keg in the pile. Oh boy, one of these again. All right, let's see. It's a defense roll, which is +5 for us. That's a 2. Okay, so that's a 7. An arrow flies past your shield. Roll a d6. A d6. Here we go. That's a 1. If the result is between 1 and 3, the arrow hits you, reduce your health by 1. Okay, we're at 7 hit points. Cool. I'm gonna need that d6. All right, so that was 1. We gotta roll it 5 more times. That's 13 plus 5 for 18. So if the result is 11 or more, you move your shield to block an arrow. The torch goblin lights another fuse. So did he light the 1 already? I'm going to assume he did. So that was 2. That's 12 plus 5 for 17. That's 3. That's 7, but plus 5 brings up to 12 for the best result. So that's 4. That's a natural 20. That gets us a boon. So we'll go ahead throw a boon on here again. We have a boon. All right, that's 5. Last one. And that's an 18. That's a success. We only took 1 point of damage there, which is pretty good. So let's see. We can scare off enemies, which is going to be a charisma roll, which isn't going to be great, but because our charisma is still -3, and we are not intimidating. So let's just go ahead and see what we get here. We get a 19. -3 is 16. That's still really good and gets us the best result. Let's go ahead and read what I forgot to read. All the fuses are lit. The goblins look at each other in wild anticipation and begin to celebrate before realizing they are in the blast zone. They begin to flee in panic. Your escape route is blocked by the surrounding forces. Perhaps they could be convinced to flee. And I got a 16. I gain a +1 bonus for each powder keg you added to the pile, so that'd be +6. So that would be 22. Holy cow. If the result is 11 or more, you shout at the soldiers, informing them of the impending explosion. Several enemies run for their lives and drop to the ground. You now have an opening to escape. Gain a +3 bonus to your roll for number 3 below. So that's +3. Nice. So run from the blast zone, which is Constitution. Reminder, athlete. We are not an athlete. Constitution, which is 3, plus the +3 from what we just did. So that's going to be +6 total. It's time to go. You don't want to get caught in the explosion, but you still have enemies to weave through. We got +6. Let's go. And a boon if we need it. We don't need that. That's a 15 for a 21 total. If the result is 11 or more, man, I'm overkilling it, you know? You run through the enemy forces too quickly to give them an opportunity to attack. All right, I really hope this explosion will be worth it, and we'll see what happens since we got 6 powder kegs there. But that's it for today. I hope you were able to figure that out as successfully as I was, it seems. Grimrot's really having a pretty good time with these goblins. Probably they may not be as small as him, but they're small like him. So I think there's a lot more like peer to peer esque stuff there rather than like the orcs we've dealt with before, trying to inspire them. So yeah, I think that's my explanation for it. But yeah, I hope you had a wonderful time. Let me just do a quick survey of the battlefield because I feel like, yep, there it is. We got some a backpack there, an equipment backpack thing. Let's get that table out. Man, I should probably just make like a 3x5 card of the table so I don't have to constantly go back to these, you know? Dealing with death. Here it is. Backpack. Okay, it's a D6. We rolled a 3, which is Cryptweed. Cryptweed. All right. Toss that in here. That there. Put this here. Flip to our inventory. And this is our first cryptweed. So, heck yeah. Our first weed of the crypt right there. Beautiful. All right. Then flip back to our Grimrot character. Right there. Boom. Excellent. And that's it for today. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope your adventure is going as well as mine. Just know I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you tomorrow.